Morning, online team.
Morning, sir.
Good
Right.
morning, sir.
Morning, sir.
Morning. So let us talk about implementing the hybrid framework. Then we go with the cucumber. Lastly, I given some notes about hybrid framework. It's a combination of test engine modularity, data-driven, and keyword-driven testing. So let us extend the technicals about the hybrid framework. So lastly, I concluded yesterday like this. The last session like this. Totally, there are about 100 scenarios to be tested. Out of 100, say 50 scenarios to be tested with one combination of inputs. Other 50 features to be tested with multiple sets of inputs. Rather than applying two approaches for the same project, 50 test cases data in XML file, other 50 test cases data in Excel sheet, all these two combinations merged together and named as hybrid approach. One approach for all the test cases, whether they need one combination of inputs or multiple combinations of inputs. In this hybrid framework, all test cases belongs to your project will be documented in Excel sheet like this. A test case number, a description. We are giving a provision to the person or the people who involved in test execution, automation execution, to decide what are the test cases they want to run. If they want to run a test case on a modified build, yes. If you do not want to run the test case on the modified version, no. Every test case will have the procedure of the steps. Steps are documented in another sheet, including test data. So whatever the test cases we have opted to run, only those test cases to be run and update the step results and also update the test case results. So make a note like this. In hybrid framework, test cases will be documented. Test cases will be documented. Test cases will be documented using following template. Using following template. Test cases will be documented using following template. Note down these test cases in your notebook. Anyhow, I upload the Excel file, but still, when you refer the notes, you need to get the clarity about the approach. Note down these test cases. Test case number, test case description. Do you want to execute the test case or not? Lastly, one column, test result. Test case number, description. Do you want to execute the test case or not? And test result. First, we need to document all our test case in an Excel sheet like this. Continuation. First, we have to document the test case in this format. Continuation. Test steps. Every test case will have the steps, right? So every test case will have the steps, right? Step 1, step 2, step 3. Say first test case here, check admin login. Check admin login will have 2, 3 steps. Continuation. Test steps are documented. Test steps are documented in another sheet. Same file but another sheet. In another sheet, in the following template. In the following template. Test steps are documented in another sheet in the following template. At least document this selected portion. In your notebook, there are about 4 test cases here. If you documented the steps, at least for 2 test cases, you will understand the approach. Test steps are documented in another sheet using the following template. Note down this template. At least document the steps for first 2 test cases. Test case 1, check admin login with valid inputs. There are 2 steps here. Test case 2, check employee registration. There are 3 steps here. Steps will be documented in another sheet in this template, including test data. Taken? One test case will have the multiple steps. All steps will be documented using this template. See here, every step is linked to its test case number. Very clear that these two steps belongs to test case 1. What is test case 1? Check admin login. These 3 steps belongs to test case 2, new employee registration. So that your logic can able to easily find out what are the steps belongs to test case 1 and what are the steps belongs to test case 2 and what is the data required to run that particular step. Finish? Online team finish?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
You tell me now, what is the code we have to build? We select either one test case or few test cases or all test cases to run in the given modified version. Whatever the test case or test case is selected to run, your script should able to run only the selected test cases with the corresponding steps. Using this input data, update the step result. When all steps pass, it should update the test case summary pass, otherwise fail. That is the code we have to build. Once this code is implemented, irrespective of your test execution requirement, say today you received the modified version, I should able to run only one test case on the modified version. Say only admin login test case I want to run. I select by remaining no. I should able to run only the selected test cases. I should able to also run all test cases without modifying the code every time. Whatever the test cases I selected to run, my script should able to run the selected test cases, update the results. That is a requirement. For that, we need to build the code. So if the code is really built in a way that this Excel file, I can hand over to my client, I can hand over to any other person who is involved in test execution in maintenance phase. Only in the Excel file, they select what are the test cases they want to rerun, run the script. It should run only the selected test cases and update the results without modifying the code. So let us build the technicals for the same. I'm implementing the hybrid framework for RHRM project from the scratch. First, I'm creating a new Java project with the name RHRM_hybrid. Whatever the libraries required for the code implementation, I'm attaching the libraries to my hybrid framework project. So what are the libraries required? Selenium, TestNG. In order to fetch the data from Excel sheet, you also need Apache Point. Also, we are associating the TestNG library. Now, in the previous, we have implemented the utils package that contain app utils and Excel utils. The entire utils package I am copying into the new project. App utils, also the Excel utils. The entire library package also I'm copying. All library classes with appropriate functions. I'm creating a package to maintain my test cases now. Chrome driver.exe file I'm copying. I'm creating the test suite. Previously, we used to create a suite in XML file, testng.xml. This time I'm implementing the suite following hybrid framework, not any XML file. When I run this code now, first before suite will run launch application, then after suite will run, there is no code inside the test method. This will open and close the RNHRM application. Here we need to build the remaining code. At class level, even in method level also you can declare this variable. One variable with the name keyword file. Other name with the variable TC sheet. One more variable with the name TS sheet. In the project, I'm creating a folder to maintain that Excel file. The folder name earlier I given a folder called data files, keyword files. In the folder keyword files, I'm putting that Excel file. This is the location of the keyword file, Excel file, where all test case and test steps are available. This is the file. The Excel file location I stored in a variable called keyword file. The Excel file location I stored in a variable called keyword file. There's a sheet with the name called test cases. There's one more sheet with a name called test steps. TC sheet, test case sheet name. Test cases is the sheet name. TS sheet, name of the second sheet. Test steps. Here we'll build the code. This confirm till this point understood, right? The Excel file location I stored in one variable. The Excel file will have two sheets. The two sheet names I stored into some corresponding variable TC sheet and TS sheet. Online team, please confirm till this point is clear.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now, here I am declaring one variable TC count, test case count. The number of test case available in the sheet. The number of test cases available in the sheet I stored in one variable called TC count. In the Excel utils, we have a method get row count. It needs the Excel file location. Keyword file contain the Excel file location. Sheet name. TC sheet is a variable that contains the first sheet name. Just temporarily I'm printing that value, TC count. We observe there are about 4 test cases in the sheet. Then, so what is the logic we have to build? The user may select either one test case to run or all test cases to run or few test cases to run. Your logic should go from first test case to till last test case and decide what are the test cases selected to run. For that, we need to have a loop created. Zeroth row I am skipping. I equal to 1. I less than or equal to TC count I plus plus. Then go to the first row, first test case. First of all, read the value, execute value. If it is selected, then only we need to filter the corresponding steps and execute. When not selected, I want to update the results as blocked for execution. This test case is blocked. Here I am declaring few variables here. One variable to store. My variable name I given like this. Test case execute flag shortly TC_exe flag to store this value. We have already created a method in the Excel utils class to read the string data present in the Excel sheet cell. Get string cell data. It's asking Excel file, keyword file, Excel sheet name, TC sheet, the row number I, call number 0, 1, 2, call number 2.
Sir, test case sheet, wrong. Yes.
Good. We are reading this value now. If the value may be, this value may be either yes or no. User may select it or cannot select it. I'm writing a condition. If this value if the test case is selected, here we have to write the code to run the test case. It's a little lengthy code we'll discuss. Else meaning, if the test case is not selected to run, just I want to update the results as blocked. The else part is a simple part. Let me finish up the else part first. We are writing the data into Excel sheet cell. Zero, 1, 2, 3. The data I want to post, what is that? Blocked. The blocked I want to show in red color. If the test case is selected, first I read the test case number. Then only we can able to filter the corresponding steps to run. Here every step is mapped to test case number. When the test case is selected, I am reading the test case number into some variable. Here I am declaring one more variable, say for example TCID. Keyword file, TC sheet, row number I, column number 0. The 0th column we have test case number. Just I am printing like this. This test case number is selected to run. If not selected, we are updating the results as blocked, showing in red color. If selected, as of now, we are just printing this test case is selected to run. Wanted I put like this. Test case 1, test case 3 I selected, remaining not selected. I am running this code. As of now, it will print only what are the test cases selected to run. If not selected, update the results as blocked. Test case 1 and 3 are selected to run. The other 2 test cases are blocked for execution. Hope till this point is clear, right? Online team, please confirm till this point is clear, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now, let's build the actual logic. If a test case is selected to run, in the next sheet, we have the steps. What we have to do now? We have to build some code for filtering. What are the steps belongs to test case 1 which is selected to run? When a particular test case is selected to run, your code should be able to filter the corresponding steps to run. How to filter the steps? Here every step is linked to its test case number. One test case may have the multiple steps. What I will do, I'll create one more loop here. Only to filter the steps belongs to the selected test case. To create a loop, first of all, I should know the number of rows available in the second sheet. Because one test case step may also available at the last. Here every step is linked to its test case number. Here I am declaring one more variable, TS count, test step count, TS count, test step count, second sheet count, TS sheet. We are counting the number of rows available in the second sheet. If the test case is selected to run, we have the count now. We need to create a loop to filter the corresponding steps here. If the test case is selected to run, we have captured the test case number. We need to create a loop to filter the corresponding steps. J equal to 1, one more loop. J less than or equal to TS count, J plus plus. Why the second loop is created? Only to filter the steps belongs to that particular test case. Then yes, what is the logic now? I have to read this test case number. Why? We have to read the test case number available in the second sheet. Why? This test case number, the selected test case number, both are matched. Both are matching. Definitely we have to make Selenium to run this code, run this step. I am reading this test case number into some other variable. I declared a variable with the name test to step relevant test case ID, TSTC ID. Test step relevant test case ID. We have to read this value. Sheet name, second sheet name. TS sheet, second sheet. Row number J, car number 0. Then this test case number and the selected test case number, both we have to compare. If both are matching, when both are matching, we have to make Selenium to run the corresponding step. TSTC ID comparing with the TC ID. Test step related test case ID, I am comparing with the test case ID. If both are matching, yes, what to do when both are matching? Step 1 test case ID, selected test case ID, both are matching, meaning we have to make the Selenium to run this step. How to make Selenium to run this step? For every step, there is a detailed description. If I use a detailed description to call a corresponding method, it's a lengthy description. For every detailed step, there is a short name given called keyword. So what I will do, tell me what to do. Take this keyword into some variable. Based on the keyword, you can call the corresponding function. If this step to be run, how? I'll take the keyword into some variable. If the keyword equal to admin login, call admin login function. If the keyword equal to logout, call logout function. If keyword equal to new emp reg, call corresponding method. So I'll take this keyword into some variable. Keyword file, TSC, row number J, call number 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Call number 4. If the test case numbers are matched, we have to make Selenium to run this step. To run this step, I am reading the keyword into some variable. There are so many keywords. Instead of writing a if condition, there are many keywords, I go with a switch case. The keyword, whatever I am reading from the Excel sheet, I converted to lowercase. Here, I give all lowercase values. If the keyword equal to admin login, if the keyword is admin login, we have to call the login function. We have to call the login function using the input data available here. If keyword equal to admin login, I'll create all objects in the top somewhere. I'm creating an object for the login page class. I'm calling a login function. It needs username and password. The username and password data is available here. Tomorrow, if I want to run the test step with some other data, only I'll change the data in the Excel sheet. I'll read the username value, password value available in the sheet into two variables. I declare two variables here, admin user ID and admin password. First, I'm reading the data from Excel sheet. A keyword file, Excel sheet, TS sheet, row number J, column number 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In the fifth column, data is available. The admin password equal to, in the next column, data is available. I am supplying that admin user ID and admin password. The function return value I am storing in a local variable. Or yes. No, this function actually not returning value login. It is just entering a username, password and click login button. We are supplying admin login credentials, expected admin module to be displayed. I'll call this function also. This function return value I'll keeping the variable res. Break. One case is covered. Case logout. If the keyword equal to logout, in the same login page class we have a function called logout function. But here every function must return a Boolean value, then only I can able to update the corresponding step result pass fail. If every function returning a Boolean value, then only I can able to update the results pass or fail. Let me check about the logout function. Oh, here logout function not returning any data. Click welcome on the admin module. Also click logout. What is expected is to redirect to login page. I'm updating the logout function in my library class. The login page class, we have logout function, right, which is not returning any data. I'm updating it. If it is redirected to login page, if the login button available, return true, otherwise return false. Log out, check it is redirected to login page or not, login button displayed or not. If login button displayed meaning logout is working. Return type is Boolean. This function return value also I am storing in a variable called res break. Default part not required. I'll remove this. Hope you understood till this point, right? The same way remaining all keywords to be covered. Admin login already covered. If the keyword equal to new EMP-REG, what to do to be covered? Whatever the keyword I am reading from the sheet, I am converting into lowercase. If the keyword equal to new EMP-REG, new EMP-REG, in our library package, we have employee class. Here we have add employee function. It's registering a new employee and checking employee registered successfully or not. If successfully registered, it's returning a Boolean value true, otherwise false. So this function I need to call here. To call that function, I need to create an object for the employee class. I'm creating an object for the employee class. If the keyword equal to new EMP-REG, I'm calling add employee function with the first name and last name. The first name and last name values also available here. Data also available here for employee registration. I read this value into a variable first name. I'll read this value into another variable called last name. For that, I need to declare two variables first here. We have to read the data present in the Excel sheet. In the fifth column, the data is available, first name. In the fifth column, first name available. In the sixth column, last name is available. I'm supplying the first name and last name. If this is functionality working fine, it returns a Boolean value true. This I'm taking into a variable called res then break. So employee registration keyword also covered. Logout already earlier we have covered. Admin login already covered. User registration keyword to be covered. If the keyword equal to new user registration, the keyword equal to new user registration, in the library class, in the library package, we have a class called user with a function add user. It's registering a new user and checking whether it is working or not. If working, true, otherwise false. This function I'm calling from here. For that, first we need to create an object for the class user class. It's asking the role, employee name, username, and password. Here we have all the data here. Role, employee name, first name, and last name. These four values we have to take. I declare some variables like this. I'm taking the data present in the Excel sheet. In the fifth column, role available. In the sixth column, employee name available. In the seventh column, employee user ID available. In the eighth column, employee password available. These function return value also I am storing in a variable called RES. Break. Up to user registration, the keyword is covered. Logout already covered. Only one is left in EMP login. If the keyword equal to EMP login, same login function we have to call, which needs a username and password. This username and password I want to read. Already I have declared the variable. In the fifth column, employee user ID available. In the sixth column, password available. This employee username and employee password I am passing. We have to check the employee module displayed or not. We are supplying employee login credentials. A function available to verify the employee module displayed or not. This function return value I am keeping into the same variable RES. Break. Now all cases are covered. All keywords are covered. For every keyword, we are calling corresponding function using the data present in the Excel sheet. The function return value we are keeping in a variable called RES. Here the RES will have either true or false. If RES value is true, okay. RES no value here. If this condition satisfied, then only RES will have some value. Supposing if none of the keywords satisfied, RES will not have any value. Hence it is showing an exception here. Initialize the variable. I initialize the RES value to false. If really the functionality working, RES will have true. If true, we have to update the step results as pass. Otherwise, fail. So what I will do, here I am declaring one more variable, step results. If RES value is true, the step results equal to pass. Step results is pass. I want to update these step results with pass. The keyword file, second sheet, TS sheet, row number Z, call number 0, 1, 2, 3. Call number 3. The data I want to post, pass. Not pass, sorry. Why pass again? The variable name, step res. If the results equal to true, we are updating the step results as pass, and we are updating the corresponding Excel sheet results. As it is pass, I want to show this pass in green color. Call number 3. If the RES value is false, first I store the step results as fail. The step results will be updated as fail. The fail I want to show in red color. Call number 3. So here we have build the code up to updating the step result. After updating the step result, here we have to write the code to update test case result. This is still pending. We have the code up to only updating the step result. After updating the step result, when all steps pass, we have to update test case summary pass. If any one of the step belongs to a particular test case fail, we have to update the test case summary as fail. That code is still pending. So the logic what we have created, first go to the sheet 1. Go to the test case 1. Check whether it is selected or not. If not, update the results block. If yes, read the test case number. Read this test case number. When both are same, take the keyword. Based on the keyword, we are calling the function using this input data. Based on the function return value, we are updating the step result as pass. So this time, I selected only one test case to run. What is the code still pending? What is the still code is pending here? Updating test case summary. This code is still pending. Here we have to write that code actually. I selected only one test case to run. The data available here. Let me run this. It should run only one test case now. Check admin login with valid inputs. It executed only the first test case because only one we have selected. It is our Excel file path. See the results now. One test case is selected to run. This code is still pending. Remaining all are blocked for execution. The test case 1 corresponding steps are executed and pass. This time, I am selecting 2 test cases to run. In the Excel sheet, I selected only 2 test cases to run. Admin login and also employee registration. Your code fetching the data from the Excel sheet, Manideep. The 2 test cases are executed. The 2 test cases are executed. We have not built the code to update the test case summary. The 2 test cases are executed and pass. I'm giving some other sample data. Your name. I prepared some sample data here. This time, I'm selecting all test cases to run. I selected all test cases to run. Test case 1 executed admin login with validator. Second test case, employee registration. The third test case, user registration for registered employee Sudhir. Last test case, Sudhir able to log in or not, employee able to log in or not. Actually, it is checking admin link is available or not. It wait up to 20 seconds, then go further. We have implemented the try-catch mechanism. 4 test cases we have selected, all 4 test cases are executed. Only as of now, we are updating still step results. We have to write the code to update the test case summary. This is the Excel file we are accessing and updating the results. This code is still pending, updating test case summary. See, all test cases are executed and passed. So maybe code may be little lengthy code, but logic is simple logic here. Based on the keyword, we are calling the corresponding function using the input data. Based on the function return value, we are updating the step result. Clear till this point? Yes, online team, till this point is clear, right? Only based on the keyword, we are calling the corresponding function. Lengthy logic, I agree, but simple logic. Read the keyword from the Excel sheet. Read the data available in the Excel sheet. Call the corresponding function. The function return value we are calling and storing in a variable called RES. We are updating the step result based on the RES value. Right. What is still pending now? I'll do one thing. Just a moment. Well, here let me write the code for updating test case summary. You tell me what kind of logic we can build here. I have to write the code to update the test case result. What kind of logic we can build to update the test case summary? One test case will have the multiple steps. When all steps pass, summary pass, any one of the steps fail, test case summary to be updated, fail. You can create different logics. Maybe one logic, you can create an array, read all the steps into the array. If any one of the array element value fail, test case summary fail. Let's say one test case has 3 or 4 steps. All 4 step results I keep in an array. If any one of the array element value fail, test case summary fail, otherwise pass. But here we have to create an array. We have to store all step results into array. Instead, I'll create a simple condition, very simple condition to update the test case summary. First, I'll write the logic, then I explain how my logic will work. Here, I'm declaring a variable like step result.
Sir,
One more variable,
sir, could you please?
TC results,
Yes, sir.
test case result. This is step result, it is test case result.
The screen share.
Okay, sorry. Here I declare a variable test case result like step result. Here, whatever the default value available, test case result available here, these I'll take into that variable. The test case results equal to first sheet, TC sheet. First sheet, TC sheet. Row number I. Column number 0, 1, 2, and 3. I'm reading this value. I'm writing a simple condition here. If this value I'm comparing with fail, I'll explain how this condition will work. Not equal to fail. Whatever I'm reading, if the value is not fail, I'll update this column with the step result. Already we have step results here, either pass or fail. I'm updating the column. Zero, 1, 2, 3.
Sir, this one is not, I think, not right, sir.
You think?
Sir, we are reading the date.
I'll explain the logic, don't worry. I said I'll explain how it works. I'm reading this value first. If the value is not equal to fail, I'm updating these results with step results. Oh, not TCRE, sorry. TSRES. My variable name is step results here. I'm updating test case summary with step summary. If the previous value is not equal to fail, I'm updating test case result with the step result. Let me explain how my logic will work here. Let me teach how my logic will work. This is the code I have built for updating test case summary, correct? To explain my logic, I'm taking the 2 sheets here. First one is test case sheet. Second one, steps sheet. Here I am taking only two columns to explain my logic, test case number and the result. Here I am taking three columns to explain my logic, the test case number, step number, and the result. In this sheet, I have multiple test cases. Test case 1, test case 2, test case 3, and so on. Initially, results is empty. Here, one test case will have multiple steps. Test case 1, step 1. Test case 1, step 2. Test case 1, step 3. Now let me explain how my logic will work. Say, the first test case is selected to run. There are about 3 steps here. Let's say first step was executed. First step is executed. The first step is executed. Let's say my variable step result has pass. First step is pass. So what is the value we are updating here? Here we are, what is the value we are updating? Pass. First we are updating step result. After updating the step result, this is the code we have. So what this code is doing? I am reading the data available in the Excel sheet. This data I am reading, correct? Please observe that. In the test case sheet, this data I am reading into some variable. What is the variable name here? Test case result. Okay. What is the value as of now? What is the value as of now?
Null, sir.
Null. Null meaning empty. Because our try-catch mechanism converting the null to empty. My condition, here my condition, this is true or false, you tell me this condition. Empty not equal to fail. Empty, TCS or TCRS will have empty. Empty not equal to fail, true or false?
True, sir.
Empty not equal to fail, true. As a condition true, this condition true, this code will run. What this code is doing? Updating the test case results with the step results. What is the value updated here? Pass. Step 1 only executed. Only one step executed, pass. Test case summary updated as pass. Without running the remaining steps of the test case summary updated, pass. Right. Now, let's say second step executed. The second step also pass. The results updated here, pass. Every time this code is running, what this code is doing? It is reading the current value available here. Previous it is empty. Now what is the value here? Pass. Now the value is pass. Pass not equal to fail. Pass not equal to fail. True. As a condition true, this code will run. What this code is doing? It is overwriting the test case results with the second step results. What is the value here? Second step results is updated here.
Pass, sir.
First time step 1 results is updated. Now step 1, 2 results is updated. Pass. Now let's say step 3 also executed and pass. What are the results updated here? Pass. In this scenario, 3 steps are passed. Test case summary updated as pass. Now let us see the same discussion now. Other possibility. Say test case 1 selected to run, first step executed, say first step is pass. We are updating this results with pass. When if this condition not satisfied. Empty not equal to fail, true. Test case summary updated with step summary, pass. Let's say second step was executed. Assume that second step was fail. It is reading the data available. What is the data now? Pass. Pass not equal to fail. True. It is updated with the second step result. What is the second step results now? Fail. The results updated with fail because of one step is fail. Now let's say next step was executed. Let's assume this step is pass. You tell me as per my logic, will it update? Will it update?
No, sir.
Every time we are reading this value, what is the value now? Fail. Fail not equal to fail, false. Fail not equal to fail, false. This code will not run. Not run meaning it will have the old value. What is the old value? Fail. Meaning, tell me what is my logic here? Update the test case summary with the step summary. Pass, update, pass. Second step, pass, update, pass. Next step also pass, update, pass. If any one of the step fail, update, fail, thereafter don't update the test case summary. Because if any one of the step fail, test case summary updated fail, I am not updating with the remaining step results because finally it failed. Hope you understand my logic, right? One test case has multiple steps. Step 1 pass, update, pass. Step 2 pass, update, pass. Step 3 pass, update, pass. Finally it will have pass. Second scenario, test case has 3 steps or 4 steps. Test case 1 has 4 steps. Step 1 pass, update, pass. Step 2 pass, update, pass. Step 3 fail, update, fail. Don't update the test case summary because finally it is fail. That is the logic. If any one of the step fail, we are updating test case summary fail. We are not updating with further step result because finally it is fail. That is my logic here. All right, team, you understand my logic here?
Yes, sir.
If any one of the step fail, updated fail, do not update it further. Irrespective of the remaining step result, do not update it further because finally it is fail. That is the logic here. Let me run this code now. I'll change the data. I'm selecting all test cases to run. If all test steps are passed, test case summary also will be updated, pass. I'm running this code now. The last test case. One test case has multiple steps. When all steps pass, update test case summary pass. Any one of the step fail, we are updating test case summary fail. We are not updating further because finally it is fail. Done. Let's see the results in the Excel file. All pass. Test case summary also updated pass. If any one of the step fail, test case summary to be fail. Still we have to update the colors. I'll do one thing. Wanted to understand our logic, if any one of the step fail, test case summary to be updated, fail. I'll take test case 2 or test case 3. Test case 3 has how many steps? Please check. How many steps the test case 3 having? There are 3, correct? Wanted, I'll make one middle step as fail. Wanted, I'll make one middle step fail. If any one of the step fail, test case summary to be updated, fail. To make it fail, because application working, to understand our logic, add user function, always it will return. Wanted, I made the logic like this. To test our logic, I change the value to false. Whether it is working or not working, finally it will return false. If false, what is the step result? Fail. I made one middle step fail. Add user function fail. Out of 3, I'm making one middle step fail. I'll change the data and I'll execute. Wanted, we made one middle step fail. If any one of the step fail, test case summary to be updated, fail. We made actually test case 3 fail wantedly. It's employee login. Let's open this Excel file. We made out of 3 steps of test case 3 has 3 steps. We made one middle step fail. So definitely test case summary to be updated, fail. Next step is pass, but it is not updating pass. I made one middle step fail. It's the logic here, test case summary logic. Here after updating the test case summary, I want to show in the colors. Let me complete even that part also. Again, I am reading the test case results. Here we have the test case results before updating. Here we are updating. Again, I am reading this value, test case results. If this test case results is pass, I want to show in green color that column. If the test case results is, test case summary is fail, I want to show in the red color. Even colors also. Let me run this code again. We'll change the data. giving some sample data here. If any one of the step failed, test case summary to be updated fail and show in red color. Previously, we don't have the code for filling the color, just I made it now. Test case 3 has 3 steps. One middle step was fail. Definitely test case summary to be updated fail. Update as fail. Only for your understanding of the logic, wantedly I made one function always returning false. Let me correct it. Right. But here, hope till this point is clear. Is any data-driven testing available here? We are executing always with only one set of inputs. Tomorrow I'll add one more test case here. Check admin login with invalid inputs. So that we'll understand, I'll add the corresponding steps. We'll understand how to add data-driven testing into the hybrid approach. See, definitely it is a little lengthy logic. I'm going to upload the code, whatever I have created now. Refer the video, refer the code. If you have any questions, tomorrow you post me, I'll again explain if required. Then I append one more test case for data-driven testing implementation. Say admin login with invalid inputs, valid username, wrong password, wrong username, correct password, wrong username, wrong password. Because all these test cases applying only one set of inputs. In the same approach, how to test any functionality with multiple sets of inputs, I'll continue tomorrow. See, definitely it is a lengthy logic, hybrid logic. See, today we are able to very quickly write the code because of app utils available, Excel utils available. All library classes are available. If you want to start from the very scratch, it will take minimum 4-5 sessions to complete this code. As app utils available, Excel utils available, all library classes and functions are available. Simply we are able to make the code today. The lengthy logic is lengthy, but number of lines of code is lengthy, but logic is very simple logic. Based on the keyword, we are calling the corresponding function. Based on the function return value, we are updating the step result, then test case summary. So I conclude here today. I'll upload the code. You refer the video. You refer the code. If you have any questions, you post me tomorrow. I'll clarify that. Then I'll append data-driven test case to the same framework. Okay? Right. Thank you, online team. I hope little clear it is. But definitely first time there will be little confusion. Refer the video again. Refer the entire code line by line again. If you have any questions, yes, tomorrow I clarify. Okay? Thank you. We continue tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll add data-driven test case to the same framework. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.